Hello everyone and welcome back to the Synergy Sanctum. My name is Justin. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here at the Synergy Sanctum, we specialize in all things related to Magic the Gathering, with a specific focus on deck building. So I aim to show you very quick deck techs that'll show you all of the cards in the deck and how they work together to ultimately achieve the goals of that deck. If you're not already, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate that. And we also have a sister channel now, so head on over to Commander Coliseum and check out their content as well. And for today's deck tech, we have a very special one. Noise Woodworking came up with this idea to basically ask AI to make a commander deck and then for Synergy Sanctum to review it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But I took it a step further and I asked AI to pick its favorite Magic the Gathering creature. And while it did have some difficulty deciding this, it landed on Kess, Dissident Mage. So we can see that AI is a pretty messed up Magic the Gathering player. It decided on Kess, and then I gave it a prompt to make a $100 budget deck out of Kess, Dissident Mage, and then to go into all of the strategies. So everything you're going to see today is what AI thinks of Kess and how AI would play it. So this is a very affordable deck tech if you chose to do it at a current TCG market value of $115 to $160. And our land count is 36, so AI understands you can't like cut lands for better cards. 19 of those are being basics and 17 of those are being non-basics. So this is really interesting, and it was, in my opinion, a good baseline. Like if I was going to build a Kess deck, I don't know if I would have made the same decisions that the AI engine did, but it did make a pretty competitive Kess deck, and it has basically strategy to back that up as well. So, for its win conditions, the AI said that a Demonic Consultation Thassa's Oracle is a great win for players that like to play combos and things like that. Supposedly this is budget. I mean, it didn't completely break us, but Demonic Consultation, you'd be naming Thassa's Oracle, and then you eventually get Thassa's Oracle and you win the game. AI also thought that Rise from the Tides, creating 2/2 zombies for every instant and sorcery in your graveyard, would be good late game to close it out, which makes sense because Kess has a lot of instant and sorceries. We've got Exsanguinate and Torment of Hailfire as well, which AI said we would be sinking our mana into late game to close it out, and I agree. In addition to that, it had a little bit of a Spell Slinger strategy, even though it only put 4 Spell Slinger cards in the deck list. So it chose Gutter Snipe and Niv Mizzet Perun for the damage off of instant and sorceries getting cast. And then it chose Talren, Sky Summoner, and Yun Pyromancer to create an army off of all of these casts we're going to be doing. In addition to that, it had card advantage and graveyard synergy as its next strategy. So it had a lot of the cantrips in blue that we all know and love, like Preordain, Ponder, and Brainstorm. And with Kess, you're getting to replay these once a turn. Impulse is letting us look at the top 4 cards, as well as Forbidden Alchemy and Ransack the Lab. AI also called out that those ones aren't a big deal with the cards going to the graveyard because you can recur them with Kess, and I agree with that. We've got a bunch of Delve cards as well, with Treasure Cruise and Dig Through Time, allowing you to draw cards or look at the top 7 and make a decision. Rise from the Tides for the graveyard synergy, which we already went through, and then Archaeomancer to bring back any instant or sorcery spell you want from your graveyard to your hand. And then a lot of control and interaction. AI doesn't want other people playing the game, so it did recognize that I put it at a $100 budget. And these were the counter spells that it chose. So Wizard's Retort, because Kess is a wizard. So this is only costing 2 blue. Unwind is letting us untap the 3 lands that it costs to counter a spell. Counterspell and Negate, as well as Mana Leak. And then for targeted removal, it had Go for the Throat and Price of Fame. In addition to that, it ran Star of Extinction for some reason, which I think is pretty high on the mana cost, but I guess late game it would, kind of be a decent board wipe. I would have went with Blasphemous Act. And then Damnation ended up in a budget list, which was really interesting. So board wipe with Damnation, as well as Crux of Fate, because you're choosing dragon or non-dragon. And then AI rounded out its strategy with a ramp package, so it recognized that you need to ramp. It suggested including all of the signets and all of the talismans. However, it has some love for Rakdos. It only included the Talisman of Indulgence and not the other ones. And then in addition, we're running a Wayfarer's Bauble, a Soul Ring, an Arcane Signet, and all of the expected signets in the colors that we have with Kess. And with that, our show has come to an end. Thank you so much for watching our video, and if you enjoyed that video, feel free to share it out with any friends who might find value in it as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. We hope to see you again soon. Have a good one.